Omo, the way when things they go now for Biafra land, now something to worry about too. There is serious tension in Biafra territory. Some of you might be wondering. This is because of the order of the 2-week sit at home coming in. They said the thing don't they shake everywhere, that everybody is in panic, including our Southeast governors. Remember that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, came out to say that there will be another 2-week sit at home after a 1-week sit at home was just concluded. An announcement that has shocked the Southeasterners and Nigeria in its entirety. They say that even the governors of the Southeastern region has been running kitty kata kata from one location to another to see how this situation can be brought to at least a halt. But with the way things are going, they say that the situation is escalating instead of being brought to at least a minimal reduction. They say the thing they increase every day. That the support for the sit at home, they grow. Who am I to decide for anybody? So as I talk to you now, another update don't come out too. This one says that Biafra Republic government in exile breaking. In preparation for the 2-week-long sit-at-home in Biafra territory and the demand to shut down oil production within Biafra territory during the lockdown, Shell has mandated its workers to close production from 28th of July 2023 to 18th of August 2023. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, BRUGIE. Now, what did they tell us? They say that Shell now don't close work from 28 to say they no go do this work again until the sit at home is over. And Simon Ekpa don't talk say they go close oil production, oil exploration in Biafra land during the sit at home or even after to make sure say they drive home the demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Wala don't boss out to Muna Puma for the matter through the comment section. May we know what you know the reason. Follow this matter. He said the way they take the thief oil for Biafra territory, say he no go allow that nonsense to continue. Say now because of say they see oil they thief, now he make the government still they succeed, they go because he be like say they sit at home, he never bite them, reach Abamo side. Say instead they find alternative route. We go take hold them properly, may come press them. The thing go come pain the Southeast governors. I say, well, it depends. Anybody has their own opinion. Muna still tell us what una the reason. Follow that one. And DSS for Nigeria. God do. They don't come out. Concede. They say one lawyer with the defend IPOB saying the man na charge and bail. Yes, say the man na charge and bail lawyer. Some of una go know one lawyer with they call Maxwell. Is he not a Maxwell? Yes, something Maxwell. I think if I'm not mistaken. They say charge and bail over zealous uninformed IPOB/ESN lawyer Maxwell Okpara mobilizes other like-minded lawyers against DGSS futile effort. Well, Nigerians, beware. This is in a bad faith transferred. He says a bad faith transferred aggression. A Biafran Republic agitator and an outlawed IPOB counsel defending the suspended CABN governor. The thing shock DSS. Say that this man, excuse me, say this man will be IPOB lawyer, now he won't come defend Emefiele. Now wow. Mona no verse. If we get tough story like this, now so they do me for body. DSS don't descend on this lawyer. He say Biafran Republic agitator and outlawed IPOB counsel defending the suspended CBN governor. Is IPOB defending one of theirs? What a contradiction. What's the connection? Is something telling us something? May Maxwell be properly educated on point of law, please. Omo, It be like say this Maxwell won't enter allow the way when DSS say they sound for this their tweet. So now the matter now in the happen. So my question here is it Emefiele that hired that lawyer, or the lawyer just took it upon himself to defend Emefiele? Some of you might not understand exactly what I'm talking about here. Now, the former CBN governor, which is Godwin Emefiele, was accused of sponsoring the UGM. And the DSS people in Nigeria are saying that these UGM people are IPOB or ESN members. So now that this lawyer has come out to defend Emefiele, they are now trying to say, could it be that Emefiele has been sponsoring the UGM just like they have written against him, and Maxwell, one of their own, has come to rescue him? The thing is shocked them all. He said that Maxwell better be properly briefed. Now, what did they talk for there? Now, let me show it on Daily Post here. They said IPOB's / ESN lawyer Maxwell Okpara defending Emefiele. DSS, they have pounced on him and said, this guy will they defend Emefiele. Say, if he be say true, Emefiele been the sponsor IPOB or even ESN or even unknown government, whichever one. But with what is happening now, they are suspecting the man of having a connection with IPOB, which is Godwin Emefiele. Una de siam. So Mona Puma out and let me know what you the reason follow this matter. But I'm not sure of that, Sha. Let us see people who went to Asorok to visit Tinubu and what they did. Welcome to Nigeria. Siam. Bam.
Corona for his enemy. Corona, corona, corona. For his enemies.
It shock you. These are the people who went to Asorok to demand for one or two things, or some youth or youth leaders who went to Asorok to drive home a message that the youth are not satisfied with certain things going on in the country. Look at the price of fuel today. The price of fuel have soared to 620 naira in is it Kaduna or Kano, and then 650 naira in states like Ondo State, southwestern part of the country. So when these kind of people were sent to go and tell the president that the youth are not happy over what is happening, look at the statement coming from the youth. Now they give them buza. 3 corona for people we no want our president succeed. Corona. Then another half. Imagine in a country. God, I don't feel chat. But we get oil, we get everything inside this country. But half. Maybe that could be the reason why Simon Ekpa is calling for the end to oil exploration, because the oil when we get for our land is useless to us. The other time they say they caught some people will be saying they thief oil for Nigeria. But who are the real thieves? Listen to this Igbe when they for River State waiting talk concerning people will be saying that then they thief our oil. Baba Oya, tell us.
Well, I can tell you for free that vehicle was burnt because it was cheaper to burn it than to rein in the oil thief that is behind it all. Usually what Nigeria has done in the last several decades is to parade a young, helpless, improperly educated, jobless youth from the Niger Delta. Thief. But I argue that such a person shouldn't be called a thief. He should be rehabilitated. He belongs to a place where you have to educate him, reorientate him, and make him a patriotic Nigerian. He is a victim of oil thieves. Today you may need to hear that the real thief of oil is someone who has a yacht, is someone who has a golf course, is someone who cannot sleep a night in the Niger Delta because of mosquitoes and insecurity. is someone who has properties in London, in Banana Island, in Abuja, in Frankfurt, in New York City. Those are the thieves. They have a lot of money. You may want to imagine the Joint Task Force for Prevention of Oil Thievery and Vandalism in the Niger Delta came as far ago as 1998. That is 25 years ago. And I can tell you for free that go to Krikri prison, go to Port Harcourt prison, go to Kogi prison, go to Kuje prison. You won't find any big oil thief.
No way.
None. And even for the boys, when they are caught, they find a way and just die, you know. And so even this one, now that the vessel is burnt and the crude burnt and so on and so forth, after once or twice, even Rufai won't talk about it again. So that is the game, that is the story. The authorities know clearly who are behind it. The last time, I think someone came on TV and showed clearly where all the stolen oil goes to. This particular oil, if you had allowed it, would have gone to either Britain, or gone to America, or gone to China, or gone to India. They go to these places, you know, these vehicles are big enough, the world knows them. So everyone that is in authority knows them, except for maybe Rufai and Abati and myself. But they are well known. So those are the real oil thieves. The subsidy thieves. The subsidy rocketeers, they're not saying, okay, you want subsidy to go. What of those who have been milking the system for the last several decades? Who brought in one shipload in, collected money for 10 shiploads, who brought no shipload, perfected papers, and collected money for 20 shiploads. And the racketing has been going on and on and on. And so if you just stop so-called oil subsidy and no one is going in for it, what have you done? Billions have been stolen. Nigerians have been fleeced. That is the game. It goes on.
Say it, Your Majesty.
They know who does it and who does not do it. And the reason why they prefer to present the face of a young, uneducated, unemployed person from the Niger Delta as a thief is to distract the world, because it looks more menacing and more interesting to see someone that has no shot, that is beating cancer every day in the name of crude oil theft, a few jerry cans, and then people will take shiploads. You can imagine a group of persons were taking away what Nigeria produces in a day in one ship. And the Nigerian authorities want to pretend that they don't know who are doing it. They don't know the terminal where it was loaded. Don't tell me that again. I don't want to hear that. Of course, you may also need to go and read the book, The Riddle of the Oil Thief. The whole story is there. It's a riddle. It's a game where you distract the entire world to believing that someone else is the one that is stealing the oil when the main man is feeding fat and walking about free. In which country, in which home will someone set his village, his house ablaze because there's a rat inside? We set his house ablaze because a snake has entered inside. It's never done. Why should that vessel be
burnt?
Well, the reason is obvious, so that they don't get to the big men who are behind oil theft in Nigeria. This is a good example to tell the entire country that the oil thieves are big men, big enough. International governments of foreign countries are involved, NNPC is involved, and many more involved. And you know them all as well. You don't need to get it out of my mouth, but these are the facts about it.
You said it. Thank you.
Una don't hear these are the today fuel. Maybe now waiting make Simon Ekpa the coaching, they follow the matter. Say Loriro fuel and oil exploration no go continue because of say these people now then they thief am, and it is useless to us. How much is fuel in your area today? I beg. Let us know through the comment section how much they are selling fuel today. Thank you and God bless you. Share this video and make it go viral. More updates will come shortly.